fuck it up if it's your birthday, bitch. Go, shawty. It's your birthday.
We're gonna party like it's your birthday.
So, girls, gays, and theys, it is T-2 weeks till one Libra's birthday, and T-3 weeks.
What?
until
Your
another-
math is wrong, girl.
I'm not wrong. Because I'm in Ibiza for my birthday, which is in 2 fucking weeks.
But there's no... Girl, there's 2 days between us. There's not a week.
T-minus.
T-minus 2
3
weeks.
weeks.
And 2 weeks and 2 days.
Okay, you'll have to forgive me. The 3 weeks was about my mum's birthday. Because she is the 5th of October.
This bitch.
Anyway.
Anyway. Happy birthday.
To me.
To us.
Together forever. So
We're never together.
Oh, that's good. So, obviously, it's our birthdays soon. I'm going to
by the time this comes out, it will be like the weekend of our birthday.
Oh, sick!
Yeah.
And I'm going to be 18 for the 7th year in a row.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be 21 for this 4th year in a row.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
God.
So we thought, because we are
Adults.
because we are in so I'm entering the last year of my mid-teens. You are entering the second to last year of your mid-teens. Did I just say teens?
Yes.
Yes, that's
20s.
what I meant. I'm mid-20s. You are also mid-20s.
I'm like I'm turning
You're in your last you're in
mid.
your last year of your early 20s. I am in the last year of my mid-20s. I'm not going to say any more than that.
It makes me
I don't
sick.
have to.
It makes me sick.
Get my lawyer here if you want me to say my age, even though I've said it in about 3 other podcasts.
Legit. The entire I just went home recently, and the entire time my sister was like, "How does it feel to be halfway through 50?"
Shut the fuck up.
I was like, that's gonna send me into a mental
You should
breakdown.
key her car.
She doesn't have a car.
Key her face then.
I will.
I think it's the only
I will.
the only viable option, I think.
Yeah. And then she'd turn to my parents and be like, "How does it
How
feel?"
old is she? 21?
She's turning 21, yeah. She's the 6th of October. She's another Libra.
What a bitch.
I know.
I want to punch her in the face.
Yeah. But then she turned to my parents and be like, "How do you feel that your daughter is halfway through 50? And my mom was like, "Please shut the fuck up."
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, she's horrendous.
She's horrible.
She's horrible. I'm very strong mentally. I think that might send me. The day I turn 25, hot girls cry on their birthday.
It's literally 2 weeks.
Um,
So the day you turn 25 is in 2 weeks.
I will feel sick. Oh, I can't. Mom. Anyway.
I'm just going with the fact that I lost 3 years of my life to COVID.
Yeah, so I'm still 21. I'm still...
Wait, when I entered COVID, I was...
You were 22. Because I had just turned 21. Yep.
And I was literally 25 exiting it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Never Together. We'll see you on the next one.
I can't. Isn't it horrifying?
Okay, right. I've lost 3 years of my life to COVID. I am still 22.
Yeah, I'm still 21.
I will not be taking questions at this point. No thanks. No, thank you.
No, thank you. Oh my
So
God.
obviously today's topic is birthdays.
Birthdays.
So I think it's quite to sort of get us warmed up, because we're gonna fucking need it because we're pensioners. I think it's quite obvious how we. I feel it's quite obvious how we feel about our upcoming celebrations.
Yes, this has been a conversation, and we're just genuinely talking about it this morning, because we've shared birthdays. We've known each other for 7 years. We've shared birthdays for the last
7 years.
6.
6.
Yeah, because we didn't know each other. That's the thing with our birthdays. We're like
No, we
day
did.
1. No, we didn't know each other.
Oh yeah, because we were day 1 and 2 of university.
Yeah, it's like day 1.
No, yeah, I was at a freshers event on my birthday.
Yeah, there you
Fresh
go.
year, yeah, 6. Okay, we shared 6 birthdays.
6 birthdays, and so we've done a great party, grand old party. Mutual friends come together, my friends come together, your friends come together,
My friend.
and you have quite a few people.
My one friend that showed up.
Your partner, and it's a cute little
It's a thing we do.
little getty in our very trusted bar in London, and we've had it.
We're sick of it.
We're sick
so
of it. I think we're becoming true women. and we're going to the Taylor Swift of restaurants.
It actually is.
Yes. Why? Because, okay, right, I was responsible for booking.
Because, for obvious, I think if you've listened to this podcast enough, I think you'll
You'll know.
why she was responsible for
Correct.
booking.
So, basically, they open the books a month. So, if you want a booking on the 13th of October, you have to wait until the 13th of September. And I checked at midnight yesterday, and the books hadn't opened. So, I was like, right, we'll check early in the morning, tomorrow morning, when I wake up at like 6:30. I checked at like 7:15.
I warned her about this.
There was 4 slots left.
Yeah, serious.
4. I was like, who? This is Ticketmaster, please.
Yeah, it's literally Metallica of, because we don't like Taylor Swift, as you've just listened to in the last podcast. We don't like
last episode, yeah.
So it literally is the Metallica of restaurants.
So yeah, we're putting a little big girl pants on, and
yeah, because do you know what it is? So obviously when you're younger, your birthdays are really exciting, and you want all of your friends there. And to be fair, when you're younger as well, you have more friends.
Yeah.
So your parties are more
even
full.
if you don't have friends, it's like everyone in the class has to be invited, so no one feels like left out.
Do you know what as well? Well, we'll get onto that. When you were younger, you had to bring. In England, it was customary. You didn't have to, but it was
nice.
It was customary if the birthday boy or girl would bring sweets or a cake in for the rest of the class.
Yes,
and I'm like,
yes.
And I'm like, hold the
what?
fuck
If my
on.
kid asks me
my birthday.
If when my kid says, "Mom, can I get a birthday cake for the 5 bitches I don't like?" No, invite your friends over for dinner.
Yeah.
And we'll have a big fat cake, all of us together.
Yeah. 100%.
But I'm not spending £10 on Colin.
Yeah.
For 95% of the people
You don't like.
Yeah. No, babe. We're not doing that.
So yeah, we're big, we're grown, and we're just sick of the hassle that it is to organise a birthday.
Yeah.
So we're not doing it.
Like, I'm a producer. I make my money. Why do I need to produce my own birthday?
Like,
I still did. I still make the reservations.
Like, do you know what it is as well? Like,
but last year was... what the fuck did we do last year? That was, like, genuinely a whole other... It wasn't even that bad.
It wasn't that bad, but I think the problem was that money was involved.
Yes.
So we had to pay like, a down payment to book.
A down payment?
We had to... Well,
deposit.
Well, it was 350 quid, wasn't it?
Yeah.
250.
300.
So we had to put that down, basically, to book it.
And then people had to pay me back.
So you put it on your credit card, and then people had to literally send her the money back.
Yeah.
But we'd like, let people know. We were like, okay, you guys have confirmed that you're all coming. And then people were still fucking dropping out. And we're like, oh my God. And now we're going to have to flip this fucking bill between, I think, 2 people dropped out.
Yeah. Which doesn't seem like a lot. But like 300 split between 10. Yeah. It's only 30. But then 2 people dropping out put it up to like 38.
Yeah.
And then we were like, if someone else drops out. But then...
So we just
paid the difference.
We just said we'll
But then someone messed up.
But then it's our birthday.
Yes.
I shouldn't be having... You should pay for me.
Legit. But then someone messed up somewhere at the bar.
Oh yeah, this was blessed.
Oh my God. So basically...
We're halfway through the night.
Yeah, not even. It was like, well, we're halfway through the night.
It was like 11 o'clock.
There's like 3, yeah. It was like this.
So we
300...
had 2 martini trees.
Yeah.
We'd had...
bottles.
The crates. They're like Grey Goose with ice boxes. That's the word.
Yeah.
They're like ice crates.
Yes.
2 bottles of vodka. 2 bottles
of
of
Prosecco or something.
We'd gone through the Prosecco. We'd all done shots because so basically cupcakes was part of the package, and the woman said, "Oh, I'm really sorry.
We don't have
cupcakes. Do you all want a shot?" Yes, absolutely. Then it's about 11 o'clock, so we've got about 11, 12, 1, 2 did a shot.
Yeah, probably
3 or so more hours.
Yeah.
No, it's 12 o'clock. It's 12
o'clock.
It was
too early.
Around that time, the woman at the bar comes over to us, and she was like, guys, just to let you know, you've still got about 250 quid on your bar tab." We go, what?
We look at each other like, am I hearing this right? Because the music's loud. We're drunk a little.
She literally showed us on the till. She literally went,
it was like £218 worth of alcohol.
Still on the bar tab. And we went, what are you talking about? And she was like, the 350 quid you paid. We're like, we thought that was for the... We thought that was for the martini tree, the bottles, so the vodka...
Yeah, because we had bottles.
We had litre bottles of Grey Goose, Prosecco. We had shots for free. Mixers as well.
Yeah.
We had, like, Coca-Cola mixers and stuff like that. And they did 2 rounds of it.
Oh, my God.
So we cleared the buckets and the martini trees, and then they came back.
with more. And this is between like 12 people.
And she still said we had about
250. I don't remember getting on that day.
Between 218 and 250 pounds, 200x pounds still on the bar tab. We literally say to everybody, get your ass
Fucking
to the bar
drinks now,
because they weren't going to give us that money back, so we had to spend it or lose it. So we literally said, I had 2 drinks at one time. I was double parked at one time.
Oh my god! And people were like getting us drinks for your birthday. So
Yeah,
like, I had
literally.
I had 3 versions of the same drink
All at once.
lined up.
100%.
I was like, oh my god.
So we don't know how that happened.
But
it was good night.
you know what? Blessed. They still haven't kicked me out. So
No, yeah, and we've been menaces to that bar. We've been bad to that bar.
yeah.
But it was a good night. I had fun. But we're just not doing it this year.
No, I think it does get like
I can't be asked to.
I can't be asked, but also like because so many of our events with our friends are like that, they just kind of mesh into one.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And
no, I want my birthday to feel.
There's always at least like 5 people that drop out because.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, can I just pause for a minute because I've made the effort to
Reach out to you.
invite you to my birthday, plan it, like literally organize everything. All you have to do is show up.
Is literally
Or
I've given you
show up and pay a little bit of money. And you're telling me a week before it's supposed to happen that you can't come.
you can't come. You've known, and
You've
mind you,
known.
we love our birthdays, and we plan this stuff
Yeah.
because we do know that people have lives, and we do know that things show up.
And people
And
are
we
people
probably-
are the worst, so they will always fucking drop out.
Yeah, but we probably give them about a year, not a year, but like a
or
month.
2, yeah.
Maybe not 2, but like a month. But we had been telling people for like 6, like, hey
We're
guys,
gonna do this.
this is the plan, save the day. Officially, we made a group chat maybe 28 days before the day and be like, hey, this is
But
paid
that
for.
was just to pay the money.
Yeah, it was just.
We literally were so clear on the group chat. We were like, it's just for the money and it's just to figure out where to meet, what time to meet. That was it.
Yeah.
I don't want to kiki on this group chat. I don't want to be Bezzy Maras with everybody.
No.
I'm just going to use it as a notice board. And you can all fuck
Essentially, yeah. You can leave the group chat after the party's done. And I just don't want to invest that time into people that don't invest that time in me.
And money as well. We ended up spending like 40 quid.
Yeah.
Like between us because we had to flip the bill for other people who couldn't show up. And we're just like, oh, you're so irritating.
Yeah.
So we literally were just like, we're not doing it. So we're going to Sabor.
Yeah.
Which is the Metallica of restaurants, as we just said.
I kind of want to like dress up.
How much?
I don't know, because I've never been.
I feel like jeans and a nice top.
Wow, going back to freshers language.
Ew, no, I wore nipple tassels and a pair of shorts for freshers.
Nipple tassels?
I didn't actually, but there was a lot of mesh.
That's fair.
And black eyeshadow.
We'll figure it out.
Black eyeshadow.
That's a personal conversation we'll have over the group chat the day of.
So that's what we're doing this year. But let's roll it all the way back to when we were kids. So we obviously were talking about how when it was your birthday, you had to bring sweets in. Make it make sense. And then as well, I feel so bad for kids now because I feel like the teacher would go to the mum and be like, it has to be sugar-free, gluten-free.
Oh
and
God.
Has to have no preservatives.
That was a very,
never a problem.
Yeah, that was, first off, never a problem. There were allergies, which fair enough. We don't want a epileptic, anyway. But I think because we don't do that in Spain, we went to this English school when I was like 6 or 7. And then I was like, you have to bring candy. But it can't be this because we have no allergies. And we're like, oh my god. And like,
I just bought like Haribos, like those fun-sized
I don't even think I did it. I genuinely don't think I did it. I was like,
but it's not like the fuck.
These people
it's my
bully me.
birthday.
These people bully me. Just don't tell anyone it's my birthday. But then the teacher would be like,
Happy
we
birthday.
have a birthday! And I'm like, oh fuck
Shut the fuck
off.
up. As well, and do you know what as well? The worst thing as well, obviously ours, I don't know how your school years run, but ours start from obviously September to September. So mine was always the first one.
And I think that's the thing. I never had a birthday because I was so shy. I didn't make enough friends.
Nobody got me a card.
No. I joined, but my sister was a social butterfly, so our joint birthdays were very much me, my 2 friends that I trust with my whole life, and my friend's entire class, my sister's entire class. Which, fair enough, she's a social butterfly, I'm not gonna blame her for it. But I was just like, I can't be fucked. I can't, like, I think if I don't, I'd rather have a very good party and, like, a sleepover with my 2 friends and have, like, a social event.
Yeah, oh my god, kids sleepovers. Oh my god.
That was horrible.
it was fun at the time, but actually looking back on it, I'm like, oh god. I remember my like mum, somebody's mum. It was always my mum as well. Would come down and be like, if you guys don't go to fucking bed, I can hear you. You're shouting. You're being loud, and we're like, oh sorry. And then we literally continue doing, and she's literally like, oh guys. My god, I was mortified. I remember one time, I can't remember which birthday it was. I think it was like maybe my 13th or my 12th birthday. Oh, my dad came down one time and it was so embarrassing. So we were obviously all being really, really loud. And he was like, if you guys don't go to bed, I'm going to drive you all home. Oh,
my dad has definitely pulled that shit
I was
before.
like, but it was mortifying. I was like, Dad, you're not going to do that. I was like, but also as well, my dad was like, go away.
Shut up.
Yeah, like, it was so cringe. And then obviously, I felt even worse because obviously when he went back up to bed, they were all laughing at him.
Oh my god, that was the
they
worst.
They were all like, and I was like, guys, please,
He's my dad.
He's my dad. Please respect that. And like, literally, I think we did go to sleep after that. But literally, I think they were all a bit scared of him as well because he literally came down and was like shouting. No. He was literally shouting at them.
Yeah.
And obviously he's big scary northern man.
But now that I have my own space. The moment my flatmate speaks a little too loud on the phone at night, I'm like,
shut the fuck up. Yeah, literally.
Imagine having 6 screaming kids.
Yeah, my partner starts snoring and I literally push him over. Like, walk on your side.
Turn around, like,
fuck off on your side. Oh. No, there was one, I think I've said this on the podcast already, actually. I think I've told you this story. So I can't remember which birthday it was. I think it might have been my 5th birthday.
How do you remember this?
Oh, because it's like trauma. I will never forget this. So, my mum goes to all of this effort. I think I have told you this story. So she books this local theatre where they do, they're like actors and they put on like a little play for the kids and they do like puppets and play and stuff like that, and there's a lunch included and everything. Oh my god, I literally hate this story so much. So she's booked it, handed out all the invites to all the mums and stuff like that. I make myself feel better by saying I think it was about a week before, but I literally don't think it was a week before, potentially 5 days. I turn around to her and I say, I don't want it at the theatre. She's like, what? I say, I don't want it at the theatre. She's like, but I've booked it. I've paid for it. What are you talking about? I was like, don't want it there. She's like, well, what do you want to do then? And I said, I want a witch party.
Oh my god, you crazy bitch.
Have I told you this story?
Yes.
Yeah. I think I've actually even mentioned it on the podcast, but you're getting it again. Yeah, I want a witch party. Well, where are we going to have it? I don't know. Oh my god. So
Such a spoiled bitch.
But oh my god, I'm sure me and my mum will go to therapy at some point and we'll have to talk about this. But like, so she then has to call all of the parents up, and that must have been so embarrassing for her as well, and say,
sorry,
my kid has decided she wants a witch dress up theme party. We're having it at the house. So she then has to buy food for everybody. Mm-hmm. Plastic plates, like cups, everything like that. Costumes as well, because it's a witch party. Yep. So she literally has to so bless her heart, I think she buys this roll of fabric from the fabric store, gets these stencils, this spray painting freaking stars on them and stuff like that. Buys me a hat and everything, and everybody I think everybody just dressed up. I don't think they all dressed up.
Parties were really
I don't think they were, and she had to buy me a cake and food and everything. And I think she just said to the parents she wants a witch party, but just dress up. It's probably because it was probably 5 days before the actual party. She said just
dress up, just
dress up, you know what I mean. She's not gonna.
It's almost Halloween,
and she did it.
Look at her.
And I literally,
mothers are producers.
I'm so blessed that she did that, but also
the way my mum would have humbled me, and she's like, "You're doing this, or you're not getting one."
Literally, why did she not just do that?
Yeah.
Why did she not?
Because you're her baby girl.
But that makes me feel even worse. That's even worse. That's a little baby girl. That she just went, okay, witch party at our house where I have to do everything.
Yeah.
I think her and the other mums were probably drinking wine from the plastic star cups. Probably she was just going.
Yeah. I remember my traumatic party was.
Mum, if you ever listen to this, I am so fucking sorry that I put you through that. Literally mortifying, and I will never ever ever forget what you did. But why did you let me do that? Why did you?
Because you're the baby girl.
But oh my goodness. If that was my child, I would say literally like you said, you are going to the theatre I've booked and paid for or you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know if she actually got the money back. I don't know.
I feel like we should ask her one day randomly.
I'll probably ask her this weekend.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
Because again, if she didn't get the money back, oh my god, complex.
Yeah.
Literally complex.
Oh my god, she's probably in the debts, the motherly debts that you owe your mother.
Literally, because also as well, booking those kind of things, like, do you remember
so hard.
they're expensive as well. Do you remember, do you remember the soft play parties?
Yes.
The was there like a cinema party or something like that?
Oh my god, yeah, probably.
Yeah, like
we like watched a movie together and then you had some like food.
Yeah, food like the bowling parties as well. They were expensive.
Bowling was expensive.
Literally to hire. Sorry, I just burped if you heard that. But literally to hire.
That's a normal burp.
It was kind of.
Anyway.
Because I'm sat.
Yeah.
Scrunched.
Anyway.
but yeah, these parties were expensive.
Yeah.
Like if she didn't get the money back, and then had to buy
more money,
buy my costume, get the food, get the cake, get the cutlery, get the I guess you could say crockery, but it was just paper plates. Like if she had to then do all of that.
Yeah.
That would have been dumb. I would have had 2 parties in one. Oh, Mum, I'm so sorry. It's probably one of the worst things I remember. Like, looking back on it now as an adult, mortifying. Yeah. Absolutely mortifying.
See, I think, because I've always moved a lot, I never liked having parties because I hadn't made friends. So for the first time in, like, a while, I had, like, okay, I've been here for a couple of years now. I can have, like, a proper party. And we went to an aquarium. That's
cool.
Listen, so we went to we were planning on going to an aquarium, and it's because of the south of Spain. It's all like obviously there's like indoor aquariums,
like
but
SeaWorld.
Essentially, yeah, but it's all outdoor. And so there was like 20 kids coming, and I was like, oh my god, for the first time in my life, I'm feeling popular. Blah blah blah. When I tell you, I've never seen rain like this in Spain. Torrential. Torrential rain. And basically they were like, hey, they had to call us and be like, hey, we're so excited. We were so excited to have you.
Is this the aquarium calling you? Yeah.
It's like, because it's outdoor, you can't have all these, like, you just can't have these many people, like, these many children running around when it's
You're just
going
to slip
rain.
And hurt yourself.
Like, it's just not...
A lawsuit waiting to happen.
Yeah, so they were like, sorry, we're going to have to cancel the party. And because it was, like, obviously we knew that, you know, when the weather says it's going to rain, it's going to rain.
Yeah.
Which is like, if it was some regular rain, that'd be fine. But I've never seen rain like this.
It's a storm.
But I've never seen rain like this in Spain.
Oh.
And so my parents were like, who's going to tell us? So they called them. Obviously, I was like 5. And then they were like, hey.
What did you do instead? Nothing.
I got pissed off. I was like, this is the universe's way of not having another party.
Oh, no.
So we could have people come here. And I was like, Mom, we live in the mountains, in the middle of nowhere, where our own car starts to struggle, so I'm just not going to have a party.
Oh, no.
So...
Oh, no. I feel like we didn't intend this to be, like, a really
sad
podcast.
No, but now it's, like, because it's either... That was supposed to be my first birthday party when I was, like, by myself, because obviously my sister was born 5 days after me. 6 years after. No, 3. And so, no, my sister's turning 22.
Hey.
That's going back to the very beginning of this podcast. Because we had always had joint birthdays. That was like my first...
Your first one?
One by myself, where I was like, my sister doesn't want to do this with me. And it just so happened that, like, my birthday was a Saturday and hers was a Friday. So it was like we could do 2 separate weekends. And so that was my first birthday. And, like, it was just not... Yeah. And so now I sort of, like, I'm very careful of how I celebrate my birthday and with who, because I know that if that were to happen now, our group of people, they'd be so down to have a little boogie at my place now.
Yeah, but that's
with
fine.
like no judgment.
Yeah,
but then it's like when you're in like year 4 and you're trying to make friends and you're trying to be cool and like you finally had 20...
everybody finally says they're gonna come.
And
that's a dream I have.
I didn't start liking my birthday until I moved here to England and I was partying with you guys.
Aww.
Yeah, because every year was different.
Because
in high school you have your friends, but then you're starting a new class every year because it's based on what you're taking. It's not like you.
Oh no,
your year class. That's the thing.
Because
when I was in the English school, it's the same group of people. So by the third year, I was like, yeah, we can invite them. This is my people. In America, you have your friends, but you
it's
have to
based on
make
your-
new
yeah.
friends in every class.
No, it's
So-
literally like it's a dream. You know where those dreams that like all of your teeth falling out or a snake bites you? I've had like vivid dreams where I literally throw a party. Everybody says they're gonna come,
And they never come.
and nobody shows up, and
No.
I can literally relay it so clearly. So I'm sat. For some reason, it's in a community hall kind of space. I don't know why. I think it's probably because of the effort that would take.
Yeah.
There's all these tables. I'm wearing a party hat, and I'm just sat there,
Oh my god.
and the lights go off.
And like, it's
obviously
just
they're
empty.
closed, and it's empty. Nobody's there, and I'm just sat there.
Oh no.
The thing feels sick.
It makes me sick, and I think
This sounds like a therapy
no,
session.
and genuinely, like that's become an insecurity because now I'm producing shows, and I'm always incredibly fearful that like
nobody's gonna come.
no one's gonna come. And to be fair, the last showing was a weird time, but people did still show up. Like a few of you, a few did. But it's always that fear that stems from
It's not being accepted. It's being
Yeah.
rejected. It's literally
Yeah.
being rejected.
and because I've always been the outside, fat, bullied girl.
Whereas I've always been the rejector.
There we go.
So it's an insecurity I have.
We're
for the other
Libras.
reason.
So
But the funny thing is, we're both Libras, but we're both literally. So I'm a September Libra.
October.
All of my astrology girls, gays, and theys will know what I mean. She's an October Libra. Two very different Libras, and I hope the people out there know what I'm talking about.
I don't, so it's also okay.
We're
the same, but we're not.
We're so different.
If we are similar, it's very oddly specific,
Yeah,
but we're so different in general.
yeah. I'm
So,
cool.
Says the one who says she has one friend.
Yeah, I literally.
She's mentioned in like the last
Yeah,
3
no, I
episodes. She has
have.
one
I
friend.
literally. It's you.
Correct.
No, I literally have no friends. My partner,
I am the
like,
friend,
No, like my mum and my partner are literally my best friend, and I don't care about that.
and that's absolutely fine. I think that's beautiful.
It's also very sad.
No.
I literally say to my partner regularly, I'm like, "You're my best friend," and he's literally like, he's like, he literally go, "Wow, that's sweet, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Say it back." Accept me.
It's like, sorry, going to drinks with the boys.
Yeah. Sorry,
God.
going out to watch football. Bye. Going out to watch Newcastle get thrashed. But yeah, literally going out to watch Newcastle get beat. But I just said you're my best friend.
My God.
Teen birthdays were fun. Like teen birthdays were really fun for me.
I didn't have teen birthdays.
But I'll tell you why
This
it
is
was
your segment.
yeah, I'll tell you why it was fun for me because as we kind of discussed in the last episode, I started drinking at 13. I had a big house. I had liberal parents, so literally like it would be one of those. You might not remember this, but if you're English, you will definitely remember this. So Facebook invite would go out a couple of weeks before. Parents said it's okay to have a party. Bring your own booze. Don't shag in my parents' bed and don't bring any drugs. Be gone by X time. Don't trash the house. And then obviously everybody would descend on my house, and obviously there was loads of space, so like obviously we could party and nothing would really get broken and nobody like my mum and dad were like, yeah, that's fine, don't worry. They would literally probably just go to the pub and then come back when everybody fucked off. And so yeah, like that. But I had one every year since. I don't think I had one when I was 13. I think maybe I went for dinner or something. Yeah. There was a massive culture of that as well, which is hilarious.
I have another horror story for you.
Like when you're a teenager, like about 12 and 13, you're like, I don't want to sleep over. That's for little girls.
Yeah.
But your mum was like, okay, right, what do you want to do?
You're the shit.
You're like, what do you want to do then? You're like, I want to go for dinner at TGI Fridays. And it's like, okay, cool. So like, obviously, everybody's parents would just drop them off, and like we'd have dinner, and then they'd go home. Again. That was it. But we thought we were so fucking.
Like you're wearing your little kitten heels, thinking
yes,
you're like 6 feet tall.
Bitch, I fucking did with my fucking coin belt and my shawl. And I was like, we fucking and my skirt with my leggings underneath.
Oh, the 3/4 leggings with the lace ends.
Yeah, I feel like our podcast should now be called 3/4 length lace leggings. That should be what our podcast is called.
Because the Y2K
because literally
episode now.
We will not. That should be a fucking episode.
That's the next one.
But
Spoiler.
we cannot let this fucking trend go. And your
I saw. Oh my god! No, listen. I saw the trend, like the white shirt with the vest top.
Yes.
Oh my god! Please don't bring that back. I beg.
I
beg of you.
Edit that bit out. It's already kind of.
No.
It's already kind of come back. It has.
We're not going to get into it because that's another episode.
It's a white baby tee, literally, and like a vest because you were basically growing boobs and you didn't want anybody to know.
Yes.
Although
I have an anecdote, but I'll leave it for that episode.
Although for both of us, there ain't no hiding that we had boobs.
No.
There's no hiding that fucking Jesus Christ.
My friend was like, "You can see your bra." I was like, "Yes." I have boobs.
Yeah, literally. So yeah, teen birthdays were fun for me.
I had one horrible one.
Because I was like, when I was at school, I was kind of mid-popular. I was like, you know, I had a good group of friends. They were all nice. There was, you know, some bitchy girl stuff, but like, but like
nothing too serious.
Literally, yeah, exactly. What group doesn't? And to be honest.
It was probably some silly shit.
To be honest as well, a lot of times I brought it on myself.
It was me.
So, yeah.
Am I the drama?
A lot of times I was the drama. So, you know, whatever it is. But also as well, looking back on it now, I felt like a lot of it was targeted towards me. But actually looking back on it, everybody got their fair share.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see what she was wearing? Oh my god, she smelled like B.O.
Yeah.
She borrowed my top and didn't give it back. It was just all that shit. Like, oh, she was talking to so-and-so, da-da-da, she said this, like, like whatever.
It's like a little shit.
So actually looking back on it now as an adult, every girl in my core group literally had their fair share. Like, it was what it was. But so I was like mid-popular because like the popular girls were kind of, how do I say this? Paul's Boutique chic.
Fuck.
Juicy Couture.
Stop.
Chic.
Stop this.
That's it. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say anymore.
Oh my god.
I'm not going to... mascara that they haven't taken off with orange foundation.
Oh.
I mean, I wore mascara that I hadn't taken off, but... let's just...
We'll make mistakes.
We'll say what that is and that's
Everybody
it.
makes mistakes.
But... Because my like house was like party house, and that followed me throughout, which was really nice. Like literally, I could always have people around. I could have gatherings whenever I wanted. My parents were really chill, and also when I got older, my parents would leave me and my brother alone, and then literally me and him would give eye contact across the room and be like, "Party, let's go." And then my mum and dad would come home and be like, "Oh, there's a lot of bottles for like a few friends. You sure you guys only had a few friends?" And we're like, "Yep, just a few friends, just a few friends."
Yep.
But when those times would happen, I felt really cool because everybody would be like, "Oh,
Nella's party.
So heard you had a party going, like, you know, like." Can we come? And I'd be like, oh, I'll have to see. Like, you know, I can't. I would always say, I can't really have too many people, but like, let's call a spade a spade. I had a 5-bedroom house in the countryside. Like,
there's plenty of space for everyone.
Yeah, I had enough space.
I'm a liar.
I just didn't want you there. And then everybody would literally be like, oh, can I bring my friend? And I'm like,
no.
No, I would always be like, yeah, sure, just as long as they don't have any drugs. But
here we are.
So yeah, teen birthdays were cool for me.
See,
they were good times.
I again had finally been along.
Milestones were reached.
No, I literally had one of my birthdays. Literally, I was finally good enough for people to come. Finally, yay! And so I invited my crush.
Way to bring the podcast down.
Correct. And so basically, I invited a good group of friends. I saw my childhood friend, and I was like, oh my god, I've completely lost contact with you. Because like, we're old enough where we lost contact with people, and Instagram was not a thing. So I saw my friend, I was like, oh my god, it's my birthday, do you want to come? So then my crush was there, my good friends were there, and then because I was the only cinema in the south of Spain that had English, like the movies in English.
Oh, okay.
Everyone would go there.
Oh, cool.
My 2 bullies were there.
What, just because? Or
Just because I was celebrating my birthday in that shopping centre.
Oh,
And my mom,
and they were
like,
just there.
and
They
were
weren't
just
there to, like,
and they
see
saw
you.
us. And they were like, oh my god, can we hang out? And I was like,
No.
But I was too nice, so I let them. And basically, I wasn't feeling too well. And I get
Like
up.
fluey?
Huh?
Like fluey? Like with...
No.
Oh.
I wasn't feeling too well. And I get up. And thank God that I was wearing black trousers.
Oh, right.
And the stool was dark wood.
Oh, you did tell me this story, yeah.
I got my period. It was like the third time I was getting my period, so now I'm a professional. I get one cramp, and I've always got pads on me. I've always got tampons, and I think it stemmed from that because it was genuinely a puddle.
Oh, no.
And it was like, oh my god. So I had it in the car, but I didn't have it immediately with me. And my friend was like, I'll clean it up. Oh shit, girl.
Hell.
I'll clean it up. You go get your pads. And I was like, but like my crush is here, and like she was like, well. You're wearing... She was one of the prepubescent girlies with me, so we understood each other because no one else had gotten their period. And so it was, thank God, you know who you are.
Are we just recycling the same stories?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we're boring. But yeah, and I was like, oh, I never want to have a birthday. And I think that sort of now stems, what if it's my wedding and I'm on my period? I'm cancelling the whole shit. Tickets will be reused at the new venue in time. Thank you.
Yeah.
I cannot have
you didn't have any other birthdays? Like when you were a teenager?
I obviously celebrated with my family, but like nothing.
That was it.
Yeah, because that's the thing. I was too shy.
Oh.
And like I didn't make enough friends.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'd rather just have a good dinner with my family and go.
That is.
So now these last 7 years that I've been here, they've been wild. Because that's the thing. Now we have each other, and we had like our set group for set. Like I knew that you'd be there.
Yeah, that's the good thing about
September.
That's the good thing about our university friends as well. Like they're ride or dies because like if you say I'm having a birthday, they're like I'm there.
Yeah. Can I stay at yours?
Yeah, fine.
I've booked the train.
Yeah.
What
literally.
time are we meeting? I'll book the train.
Like our friends show up and show out. Like
yes.
If we said, oh, should we do something? They're literally like, yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I think this year we're just sort of like. I think these last 7 birthdays.
I just want a quiet one. I can't be bothered.
No, me either.
Yeah.
We'll do like a big dirty 31.
Yeah, that's it. That's
like,
it. Like because also as well, it's not like for both. Well, maybe for you because you're like you're like 25 years off 50. Lol, quarter of a century. Old.
But I'd rather. But that's the thing. I think also.
So it's kind of a significant birthday for you. But my 25th again. It was last year.
But I think also with like the pandemic, I could have a party and get drunk in my own house.
Yeah.
I'd rather use the $350 and go to a little town in Italy and like bank holiday. Like I'd rather reuse that money.
Don't get me wrong. The 350 quid we spent on that birthday was good.
Oh my god, yeah. But
like,
I think I'm at a point in time.
Like the bar that set that price, it was worth that. But as well, like it was so much stress for us.
Yeah, and I think I didn't enjoy it because I was essentially project managing my own birthday.
Yeah, literally. So she was project managing her own birthday, and I was fucked.
Correct.
In the best way possible. Like I was coherent. I wasn't like throwing up everywhere.
No,
but I was.
But I was like.
I was on another plane of existence. I don't even know. I can't remember.
I was doing what I usually do in my work day anyway. So like I think now also like. I've done my partying. We do 7 brunches a year together.
That's it.
Like, I'd rather just use my holiday.
Because, like, as well.
That money that I'm spending on $350 in a pub at night, I'd rather just go to the south of Italy for, like, a couple of days.
Because, as well, like, we go out all the time. So I think if we went, okay, guys, let's
Don't get too crazy. Not all the time. We maybe do one brunch every, like, 3 months, which at our old age, yeah. It takes us 4 days to recover.
I feel like if any 30-year-olds listen to us, they're going to be like, these fucking bitches.
These bitches
talking about how
I don't know what I did last time we went out. But I was just like, I need to like turn around and like sleep.
Yeah.
No, I need to sleep.
To be fair though, like literally when you're younger, you could literally
recover.
You could go out Thursday, you could go out Friday, you could go out
Oh my
Saturday, and you're
God.
fine.
I have to I need 2 business weeks to get ready for one. I'm like, oh God, I need to mentally prepare myself.
And it's interesting.
It's not even the outfit anymore. It's just like mentally.
It's like, and it's literally the next day is a write-off. No matter how much you drink,
I can't go out on a Saturday now.
I will smell alcohol, and the next day's a goner for me.
See,
but like, interestingly, everybody says like, oh, just wait till your X age. This age has hit me like a ton of bricks. I have a bad back. I can feel my boobs sagging every day.
Every day.
I'm going through a second puberty. My skin is horrible. I'm very hormonal all the time. And now I can't even go out 2 days in a row without wanting to fucking weep into a pillow and call my mum.
Legit.
The fuck?
And I think also, now I am ready though. If I know I'm going out, I'll buy plantains to make my famous hangover meal, and I'll buy not 1, not 2, but 3 Lucozades. Girly gays and nays, if anything will bring you back from the dead, it is a shower and a Lucozade sport. Let that be your advice of the day. Lucozade fucking sport. But now I can't have a Lucozade sport without thinking that I'm hungover, so I only...
Oh no, I always have them. I don't care. Full of electrolytes, good for you.
Yes.
Also, as well, Rogue One, bananas. Have a banana.
Yes.
You may be sick whilst you're having it, but you'll feel better.
Make banana pancakes.
It's the texture. Like, if you're hungover.
Yeah,
you're like...
And get some fresh air. I think...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Not even, but, like, I remember...
God, that sounds so old.
Oh, go for a walk.
Go for a walk.
No, but I remember
have a shower. Go for a walk.
Last time we went out, I felt so sick. I had to turn around and, like, sleep where my feet usually would be. So the angle of my window would, like, bring me all the fresh. I was like, it feels so good, but I feel so sick.
Yeah, I literally, it could be the dead of winter, and I'm not even joking. I've not actually graduated out of the age from sleeping next to the toilet.
I have never slept next to the toilet.
Too many times to count.
I have never. You know what? I compose myself. I think for me, it's whatever I'm doing lately. Maybe it's just the age. Maybe it's the 25 years of old age. But I think
it's not uncomfortable though when you're drunk, and that's why it's bad.
No, and you know what it is? I think for me it's a shock because I went from chugging ciders in rugby and going out multiple times a week to literally having maybe a half shot with a tonic on a Friday night during the pandemic. I don't have the same resistance as I do now. I barely drank
anything through the pandemic.
Oh, I had to.
Interestingly, my brother said something really funny about the pandemic. He was like, you've either broken up with someone, you're pregnant, or you're an alcoholic.
I'm neither.
It's one of those. And
no.
I was like, no, I'm neither of those.
I'm not one.
And he was like, you sure? And I'm like,
if anything, I'm less of an alcoholic now.
Yeah,
I think I've had about 5 tinnies the entire year. I could count the tins that I've had.
This year? Or the pandemic?
This year. I also had an incident in December that I will not repeat. But yeah, I haven't been drinking. I don't feel... Like, maybe I'll have a tinny when the weather's nice. But
I've done a lot of drinking.
No, I have not.
But the thing is, though, I think you might be the same. I don't know. I only drink if I'm going out.
Yeah.
I never have a drink. I never have a drink with meal. I never have a drink at the end of the night. Like, literally, like...
No, I don't have a drink.
My mum will finish on a Friday and she'll watch...
a bottle of wine.
Not quite a bottle.
But, like...
Sorry, doctor. No, she'll have, like, a glass whilst watching telly. I don't do that.
I don't do that.
I don't do that.
Maybe if I'm having, like, a nice meat at a restaurant, I'll, like, have a wine. But
no. She calls me a pussy because I don't like wine or beer. She's like, you're such a pussy. And I'm like, oh, sorry. I don't want to drink sour grapes or fucking yeast.
No.
Gassy yeast.
I think
with my IBS, I'll never shit. I'll never shit.
I think during the pandemic I picked up the habit because my dad does have that habit of, like, having, after Friday night we have pizza, he'll have a little rum and coke, like, vodka.
Doesn't interest me.
Vodka, and it's just one.
I only drink to get drunk. That's it.
I don't. I do like drinking because I like the taste of alcohol because I am criminal, but I don't drink with. It's just I find it more as like it's a a consequence of me drinking because I like the taste of alcohol, rather than I need to get drunk to have fun. Like I know I could have a lot of fun without drinking.
I could.
And I don't feel good anymore. It doesn't make me feel good.
There's also something about birthdays where the hangover is so much worse.
I think because you're already so emotional because hot girls cry on their birthday that then you have to feel sorry for yourself in a hangover.
I do have a good birthday story. Where were we?
I don't know.
I can't remember where we were. Anyway, we were on a night out. It was my 20th. I told you were there. It's my 20th birthday.
Was I?
Yeah. I think we were on the pub crawl. My 20th birthday. Anyway.
Oh my god, pub crawls. That's a whole other thing you and I have done.
A song comes on. I'll tell you actually I can tell you now because I start shouting it. I start bawling my eyes out. But bear in mind I've got lots of makeup on. I've got fake tan on. So mascara starts
and your eyeliner
mascara starts running down my eyes as well as fake tan strips where my tears have been. Because I don't wear waterproof mascara because it doesn't come off when you fucking take your makeup off. Correct. Anyway. I start bawling my eyes out. My friend goes, "What's wrong? Are you okay?" You'll get the song now. I go, "I'm not. I'm hyperventilating, like quite literally. I'm like, I'm not a teenage dirtbag anymore." And she's like, "Yeah, you are. Just sing the song." I go, "I'm old because I'm 20, not 19."
6 years later.
Yeah, literally. But another anecdote about teenage dirtbag.
Oh my god!
I think I've said this. I probably have said this story on the podcast as well.
Because we work recycle.
We recycle stories because
bins.
Because we're boring. Reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Check your local borough recycling things.
We just have an Amazon box that we use for recycling, and we just put it in the bins every time it gets too full.
But I feel like people don't know this. Different boroughs have different rules for bins.
Oh yeah.
I told my friend who's been living here since around the same time that we do, and she was like, "What?" I was like,
"If you live in
bad citizen,
if you live in the borough of Newham, and you put your bins out at the wrong time, you will get 150 fine, and you cannot appeal it. I have made that mistake with my flatmate twice.
Never again.
Twice is enough for me." But the fact that I made it twice is mortifying to say the least. Anyway.
It's like, what's that noise where it's like, that sound on TikTok? It's like, it's weird that it happened twice. If I had 1 nickel for every time it happened, I'd have 2 nickels. Do you not know what? Anyway,
no, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. So. Me. My brother and my mum were in the car. We're driving back from swimming. I'm about... I want to say I'm about 4, but I hope I'm older than that. My brother starts whistling. Just whistling. My mum goes, "Oh, that's so clever. Look at you." I shout at the top of my lungs, "That's nothing. I know all the words to Teenage Dirtbag." And I start shouting them at the top of my lungs. My mum is horrified. She has to have a private chat with my dad later to go, "Where has she learnt this?" And my dad's like, "I've probably just been playing it on my stereo, on my big woofer stereo, or on the TV or whatever, And she's like, "It's unacceptable." She's mortified. And it's brought up whenever that song comes on. Often.
Her name is Noelle.
I had a dream about her.
She rings my bell. What is going on with my laptop?
I don't know, but we're just gonna leave that how it is.
Anyway, well, we're having technical difficulties. We're just gonna
end it.
Roll with it. Anyway, yeah.
So that was birthdays.
Birthdays. On that note,
also say
yes.
Do what you fucking want on your birthday.
Yes.
Don't feel like you have to have pressure to have a party. And don't feel like because you've got no friends, you shouldn't have a party. Okay? And the advice of the day is Valium tastes nice with orange Fanta.
My God.
See you on the next one. Bye.